this is Kasturi Day. Today again I have come to discuss the question answer series of the light energy chapter according to ICC syllabus class 8. Okay. So today I'm starting with the short and long answer questions. In my previous videos I discussed about the objective questions, that is fill in the blanks, choose the correct answer, and then this true and false, and correct the incorrect statements. Okay. So for today, I'm starting with this short and long answer questions. First one is, state the speed of light in air, water, and glass. Air, it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Water, it is 2.25 10 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. And glass, it is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Now, how does the speed of light determine the optical density of a medium? See, when a light ray passes from one medium, optically transparent medium to another optically transparent medium, the speed of light either increases or decreases. Okay, if a medium is said to be denser if the speed of light in it decreases. Okay, when it is passing from one optical medium to another optical medium and the speed of light decreases, then that particular optical transparent medium is denser. Okay, whereas when the speed of light in it increases, then that particular medium is rarer. Okay, but in no medium it can be more than 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, because that is the speed of speed of light in air or vacuum, and any medium can neither be more can be more than this. In any medium, the speed of light can be more than this speed. Okay, which is optically denser, water or air? Okay, give reasons. See, water is optically denser first. Second, why it is so? Because the speed of light in air is, we know that is, it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, and in water it is 2.25 into 10 to the power 8 meters per second. That means when it passes from air to water, we see that the speed of light is decreasing when it is passing from air to water. That means water is denser. Okay, so speed of light decreases. Then out of air and glass, which is optically rarer? In this also, when the light ray is passing from air to glass, we see that the speed of light has decreased. Okay, where that is speed of light in air, it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, but in glass we see it is 2 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. That means it is decreased. Okay, so this glass is denser and the air is a rarer medium. What do you is the change in direction of the path of light when it passes from one optically transparent medium to another? Now describe an experiment to show that light ray bends when it passes from one transparent medium into another transparent medium. Okay, for this we need a 500 cc beaker, 500 cubic centimeter beaker, which is filled with 3/4 of it is filled with water, and a pencil is needed. Then the pencil is obliquely, the pencil is observed from above the beaker, another two way it is observed. One is above the beaker, another is from the side downwards. Okay, from it is observed from downwards. Okay, so first when it is observed above the beaker, then we see that the pencil appears bent in upward direction at the point where the air and water surfaces meet. Okay, now the length of the pencil within the water appears too short. Okay, now when it is observed from below, then we see that the pencil appears bent in the downward direction at the point where the air and water surfaces meet. The length of the pencil within the water appears, here also it appears too short. Okay, from this above experiment, it can be concluded that light when traveling another optically transparent medium. See, from the diagram it is seen when it is observed from the above, see it is bent upwards, and when it is observed from below, it is seen that it is bent downwards. Okay. Now, draw a ray diagram to show that the depth of the vessel containing water when seen from above appears to be less than its real depth. Now, for this also, we need a vessel which contains water, and the real depth is said to be AO. Okay. Now, when it is seen obliquely, that is at an angle above O from air, its depth appears to be AI, which is less than AO. What is the reason behind it? It is that a ray of light AO or OA from the point O at the bottom of the vessel, on which is incident normally on the water air surface, that is XY. Now this ray travels straight along AD in air. Another ray OB is incident from water on the surface XY. This ray, when passes to air, bends away from the normal BN and goes along the path BC. The two refracted rays AO and BC, when produced back, meet at I. Therefore, the I is the image of O. Therefore, to the observer, in air, the depth of the vessel appears to be AI instead of AO. This is due to the refraction of light from water to air. The apparent depth is AI. See, from the picture, you can see that the observer is observing this depth from the point C. Okay. Now, the real depth, CAO, that is the real depth. Okay. From the D, when it is observing, okay, a normal is drawn from here. Okay, it's going straight. But when he is observing through C, the light ray, it is striking at B, then it is bending towards O. And when this CB is produced backward, it meets at I. Okay. Now, it appears from when it is observing from C, it appears that the depth is not at O but at I. That is AI. Okay. The point below, the down point, that is the bottom of the vessel, is not at O but at I. Okay. So that means that the apparent depth, that is the bottom of the vessel, he feels, the person who is observing feels that it is not the O position but it is at I position. Okay. Now define the following terms: incident ray, refracted ray, angle of incidence and angle of refraction. Now incident ray, it is the ray of light falling on the surface separating the two media. Refracted ray, it is the ray of light traveling in another medium in the changed direction. Okay. Angle of incidence is the angle between the incident ray and the normal, and angle of refraction is the angle between the refracted ray and the normal. Now, a ray of light which is falling normally on a glass slab, what is the angle of incidence? See, angle of incidence is 0 because it is falling normally. So, there is no angle. So, angle of incidence is 0. Now, a ray of light traveling from a rarer medium to a denser medium, how will it bend? It will bend towards the normal. Okay. And a ray of light travels from a denser medium to a rarer medium. How will it bend? It will bend away from the normal. Now the diagram below shows that the ray of light AO falling on a surface separating two media, draw the refracted ray in each case. See, the AO is coming and it will bend towards the normal, which will bend towards the normal. AO enters from air to water. Now when it is from water to air, it will bend away from the normal. See, OB is coming, which is bent away from the normal. Now in this case, when it is passing, AO is passing normally, the refracted ray which does not bend when the incident ray AO is striking normally. When it is striking normally, AO, when it is striking normally, it will not bend but it will follow the same path. Okay. Now explain the following A coin which is placed at the bottom of a vessel appears to be raised when water is poured in the vessel. See, in this also, what happens when when there is no water in the vessel, the coin is not visible because the ray of light from the coin traveling in a straight line does not reach the eye. Straight line, if it travels, it will not reach the eye. But when it is filled with water, when the water is filled with filling the vessel, the coin becomes visible as the coin appears to be raised from the position A to the position B. This is because the ray of light from A of the coin traveling in a straight line bends the surface of water and reaches the eye, and therefore the light ray bends as it leaves water and enters air. The ray then appears to the coin from a position B instead of A. In this case also, there is refraction of light and it is bending when it is entering when the ray of light from the coin passes from water to air, it will bend away from the normal and reach the eye, and therefore the actual position will be slightly, the apparent position will be slightly raised from the actual position, and the person will be able to see the coin. Okay. Then a straight stick partly dipped in water obliquely appears to be bent at the surface of water. It is the same as that of the pencil, which was seen as bent when it is obliquely placed in water. Okay. The ray of light coming from the tip of the stick bends at the surface of water as it enters in the air, and it appears to be coming from a point which is higher than the original point. Same thing, due to the refraction of light when water from water to air, the stick ABC appears to be ABD. That's why it is appearing to be bent. Okay. Then the sun is seen before the sunrise and after the sunset. Okay. The reason we need to find out. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll continue with this discussion in my next video. Please go through this. If you have any doubt, please do write in the comment box, and also view my these other text videos and question answer videos. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Please do write in the comment box, and please press the like button if you are liking the videos. Hope you are liking it, and also do subscribe so that you can get the notification of my next video. And there's an important announcement to make that I'll be coming with a website, okay, very soon, which will be containing many more information of these of more of your subjects, okay, even the general knowledge also. And if you want any more videos of other subjects to be made, YouTube videos, please let me know so that I can produce you those videos which can help you in your studies. Okay. So, and thank you for watching.